Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for DOT or POLKADOT. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios a price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on daily time frame, the overall count is this that I'm preferring at the moment. That we had a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 completing up in here around the May 2021 at around the $50 area, after which again we had a dump and then pump and then again another dump that we are at now. So overall this definitely looks to me that it is some kind of three-way move. Again, we're using logarithmic scale just because we can't really use this arithmetic scale that well here. It does not really provide anything at the moment here. So overall wave structures we are going to be looking at in logarithmic scale. In any case, the idea is that we have this as a three-way move, whether it's a ABC or WXY. We'll look into that just now. So overall A, B, this is pretty good looking as a three-wave, another three-wave, and then this is the questionable part here. So if we are looking this as an ABC, which we generally should, as we have taken out the previous highs with the B wave, we would be looking this as a possible wave 1 done. Then we would be looking this as a wave 2 and 3. However, what makes this very unlikely is how large the wave 1 here is. It does not really leave too much room for the wave 5 here, or even the wave 4 to retrace to. Of course, if we are retracing here to the lows of wave 1 here, we can see that it is another 124%, which is again massive gains, but in the grand scheme of things it is not much. So overall I would prefer the WXY count, which I'm going to be showing you next. So overall again WXY instead of the ABC. And within this we have a couple of different ideas. So we would have this as an ABC here into a W, then ABC into X, and then again as we had as we are having this as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, we would be looking for wave B and then 5 ways down again. This would be kind of bearish, but again let's take a look at the targets for wave B, what we want to see minimum. And there we go, the 38.2 retracement, which would be around $10, $10.50 for POLKADOT. And at that point again, we would be looking for downwards pressure or downwards movement to complete the wave C, to complete the wave Y, and complete wave Y of this higher time frame, and wave 2. Of course, we can get the targets for the wave C after the wave B is already done. So the higher this gets to, the better and the higher price we get for the wave C projections wise. Overall, if we are looking at the volume profile, we can see that volume is starting to get in here at around $5.50 and dropping off after the $3.90 area. Again, there is a lot of volume here, so I would be surprised if we are going to be taking these lows here, because otherwise there is definitely not much here that the price can get stuck into. So yeah, these would be the last result areas. For the ABC here, we could be looking this as an ABC, like so. Again, part of the larger WXY, and again this would be part of the wave Y. Overall, again, we would be looking this as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The wave 5 is not yet finished though, and we'll look into that next. Let's jump into smaller time frames here to see this unfold. So here is again that wave 4, in which I labeled this as a W, X and Y. Within wave Y we have this weird three-way structure in here, and after that we are supposed to have a impulse wave count. From there we would have this as an expanding leading diagonal, which is very rare, so that makes this count a bit less likely overall. but again, we don't really have many other counts to look after, so this is one of the definitely possible counts here. So 1, 2, then kind of impulsive looking wave structure, but again, another thing that I don't like is another truncation here. So generally we want to see a price divergence here on between the 3rd and 5th, but again, if the price is diverging or is truncated here on the 5th wave, we don't obviously get that truncation here. So yeah, that's how. Wave 4 does not get to the wave 1 area, which is again here, and then we would have this as 1, 2, this would be 3. Now again, a bit more questionable count. Truncation, expanding leading diagonal, and this structure would have to be a wave 5. At the moment I can't really get a solid count here, so I would have to be saying that we have a very small 1, 2 here, 3, 4 and 5. It does not have the right look at all. There's no overlap, so I guess I can't really get a good looking structure here to say that okay, we could have this as a expanding diagonal, but again, that would be very rare in a case. If we want to continue with this count, however, we could be saying that we have some kind of WXY here into the wave 4 again. All the wave 4s are kind of staggered here, which would make sense overall, and then we would be looking for this wave 5 to end the wave 5 of minute, to end the wave C, to end the higher time frame wave Y, to complete the whole correction of wave 2 primary that was started here again May 2021. So this is one scenario. Let's take a look at the structures overall without the counts here. Higher time frame resistance that we want to be seeing after we have made a new low here is definitely around these areas of $8. There is significant resistance here that we've had, and if we are looking at the closest weekly and daily levels, let's throw in the daily point of controls as well. Let's go to smaller time frame to see them better. We have definitely resistance above us. There is a weekly and a daily around the $7.80 area, and even before that $7.50 area. We have a naked daily point of control. There's definitely a area here that is an order block from these structures over here. Again, very typical price action here that we had. Consolidation, taking out the highs, taking out the stop losses here before continuation downwards. Very typical area or price action. So if you are sometimes wondering about these breakouts, it is very typical that if we are ranging, we are going to be taking out one side liquidity, and then we are going to be getting right back to the other side to continue the trend basically. So yeah, that is very typical. This current structure that we are having here is very same looking as the Bitcoin chart. Again, we could be labeling this as some kind of a diagonal, but I don't really want to get too much detail into very small time frames, as even the higher time frame is not very clear. At the moment, if you would like to accumulate this coin overall, I feel like this is a great area to do so. We have these areas below us, of course, that is like 20 to 30%. We could get cheaper, but again, if we are looking at the upside potential here, that is massive. If this is indeed a wave 1 and a wave 2 coming down here, then of course we can just only dream of the higher price targets of probably the 1.618 here, $82. Yeah, that would be something, right? I wouldn't be too surprised, to be honest, when the bull run again starts. But again, that could take a longer time than this. This could just be a 3-way move, another 3-way move, and taking out these lows again, and then only then we could be getting up higher, and that could take a year, 2 years. We just don't know. But yeah, accumulating this I am as well. Not every day though. I'm every now and then adding some more of dots when I see a buying opportunity down here into my bag as well. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I wanted to share today on DOT. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I want to thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.